All right, I haven't done a video in a while. Just wanted to do a quick video on some pickups I've done. Also, you may hear a little something in the background. That's my NFT stuff, my D-God stuff. Yeah, D-God, hello, what's up? Um, but besides that, all right, let's get into the first pickups. Um, it's going to be a mix of games: PS4, Nintendo Switch, PS5, so an Xbox Series X game as well. So let's get into it. First game is Alex the Kid in the Miracle World. Pretty much, this game is a remake of an older game, an old game that came out over I think like almost like 30 something years ago, 35 years ago, something like that. Um, Pretty much in this game, let's look at the back as well. Uh, the legend returns. Alex Kidd's back, smash rocks, collect coins, and tackle bosses again. So you kind of can look at the actual gameplay. It kind of shows you. So Alex the Kid was an older platformer game um, that came out on I forgot what older system that was. Was that the Nintendo? Um, I think it might have been Nintendo. Well, it's an older platformer game. It was a hard game as well. Pretty much, you're these martial artist who's the brother of a prince. This prince and pretty much princess or queen has been kidnapped, and you're pretty much trying to save them. So you're going through that. This game was a older game that that they brought back. I like the style of this game. It has that new look. Also, you can switch between the looks. You can go back to that old Essence style or the new style. It's just as hard as the older game, but in this game, you instead of dying and starting over, you die and start at the beginning of the stage. So they kind of added that concept. So a lot of people are not used to those older games. You die, you got to start from the beginning. So this one just start from the beginning of the stage. So it's a platformer type game. Um, this one includes keyring manual, which is rare. Certain games to get to get a manual. But if you like those old platformer style games, you remember this older game. It's a great game to pick up. I advise you to pick it up. I got it from Amazon for $10. So $10 for a Switch game, can't beat that. I don't know if it still is. It may be. So pick that up. Next game. Next game. The next game is another Switch game, and it is Crosscode. This game I've been debating on it for a while. I had it in my Amazon like save list or purchases. It was sitting there forever, and I had a little bit extra cash, and I said, let me go ahead and pick it up. This game is a ever-changing MMO slash action RPG. It's an MMO because the computer it's not really you play with anybody, but the computer acts like MMO player or a real life person almost. So it's an ever changing MMO. It has that 16-bit RPG. It's similar to like the game or Ready Player One, if you know that game. So let's read it. Join Leia on a fantastic journey. So explore the lovingly designed world across worlds in a classic 16-bit look. Experience 30 to 80 hours of sci-fi adventure. Solve over 100 quests and challenges and get caught up in the thrilling story. So look at that. You get a bang for your buck with this game. It says 30 to 80 hours of gameplay. So, you're gonna be on this game. So I got so many games, man. It's gonna take me forever. A lot of these games I'm gonna get to into the future. I'm just loading up while I can, and I'll come back to them. So I'm just getting all my games. Some of them I'll play ASAP, but some of them I'm just loading up so I can come back to them. Um, but this game, if you're in that type game, it's pretty much just Leia, who's the main character, as you can see, lost her memory and is in a coma, and she's in this cross world, and you're dealing pretty much in this world. You can't really speak too much. You can speak certain phrases like yes, no, stuff like that, but it's a long story within that, with the people you meet, the people that join your party, and the story behind it. So great game if you're into those type games. All right, next game. This next game I've been meaning to get it. I picked it up today. I went to GameStop, picked it up. I was trying to order off Amazon, but it was sold out. I'm saying you ain't getting it till after Christmas. I was like, what the hell? So pretty much I was like, let me go ahead and pick that up. That game is for the PS5. Crisis Core Final Fantasy 7 Reunion. So it's a Crisis Core game. This is a game that was on the PSP that they brought back, remastered, done up a little bit. So in this game, you're pretty much playing as the characters. You're playing pretty much as the characters of, you already know Sephiroth, and Cloud, and Zach as well. So pretty much you're playing as those characters. So I'm reading something. You're playing as those characters. This is a prequel to Final Fantasy VII. So in this game, before I really talk about it, let's read it back. All legends have a beginning. Play as a soldier operative Zack Fair and trigger the events that led up to the Final Fantasy VII. Engage in a fast-paced, real-time action combat to uncover the dark secrets of Shinra experiments and monsters they create. So pretty much this is a prequel to Final Fantasy VII. If you know that, that's one of the most famous Final Fantasy games. This kind of goes into story before the straight chaos of what happens in 7. This pretty much follows the stories of Zack. He follows the story of everybody, but Zack is the main protagonist. He's wanting to be one of the best soldiers, comparable to Sephiroth, as you can see as well. So Zack, you see a little bit of Zack in Final Fantasy VII if you played the new one. I don't want to give it away if you haven't played it yet, but pretty much this game was on the PSP and they brought back on the PlayStation. So pretty much in this game it had some of the same cutscenes as the PSP. That made you kind of hit you a lot of CG events. Oh, that's the if you hear that, that's the D God thing. But it has a lot of the CG experiences of the older game, and it has the same story as the older game. So you ain't gotta worry about them changing up certain things. It's to the core of that PSP game that you love, and it's just updated look to it. So pretty much they keep that same story. It's just a little bit updated and brought to the newer system. So can't wait to play that. I'll be playing that pretty soon. I love Final Fantasy games, especially 7 and Crisis Core as well. I had that. I think I had this on the PSP. I got the case. I don't know the actual game, man. I had the case, but I didn't see the actual game. I was pissed. So I have the case of it, but I don't have the game. So if I ever see the game, I have the case. So pretty much Christ picked that up. Heard it was a great game if you love that game. So action RPG, similar to the older ones, a little bit faster pace as far as dealing with Zack when his fight style was slashing and dashing. So pick that game up. All right. Next game. This game I saw, I just like, let me take a chance on it. Some people might not like this style of game. It's an Atlas game, but let's look at it. It is Utomaro Rumino. Utomaro Rumino. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Mass of Truth. So this is a sequel of a game that came out, The Mass of Deception, and I think they had one before that as well. Pretty much in this game, it's a grid-based RPG game. It deals with pretty much how to explain. Let's look at it back, and I'll get into it. All right, so this is the launch edition, so it comes with a little bit of extra stuff. Before I go to the back, it comes with a launch edition, includes a free double-sided pillowcases, which is crazy. A dang pillowcase come with the game. That's the pillowcase down there, front and back. I guess it's for them crazy people that they want to sleep with the pillowcase of the character. I don't know, but I think this is gonna be worth a lot in the future, especially Atlas games always, um, keep their value or growing value, and just having the pillowcase with it, that's a special edition. Just like I said, it's a launch edition of this game. It comes with that pillowcase included. Pretty much let's look at it. Prepare for the final chapter of the Utamaru series with Utamaru Rumano, Massive Truth. A thrilling conclusion to the unforgettable journey begins now. So, in this game, unleash finishing moves with your allies, take down some enemies, what lies beyond the hard battles, grasp victory by your own hands, unique characters that ascent the epic story. So, in this is a battle of lands, and they kind of want you to play Deception. I don't think I ever played Deception. I mean, they pick that up eventually as well, before you play that. But they kind of give you a story, but it's preferably you play the one before that, Deception. So like I said before, grid based SPRPG. So it's a grid based tile. Like I have tiles and certain things, and you can upgrade your character and make your moves a little bit more better. So you have certain tiles that you can move to. So if you in those tactical type, RPG style grid based games, you'll like this game. Um, so Utawaru Rumino. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Mass Truth. I know I'm not. So pick that game up. I seen they was offering it briefly on. Was that on the Atlas site? I forgot. It was on a site or something. It was like limited release of this game. I think I seen this game and another game. I'm waiting on that one to come. I'm not gonna speak on it yet. So pick it up. All right, next game. Next game. I've been waiting on this game for a while. This is one that I seen Wario that he put on Twitter. This was a game that was priced wrong, and I was like, "Yo, let me get it." So I went on today, and it's way more than what I got it. That game is, I'll tell you the price as well. That game is Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed Collector's Edition for the Series X and Xbox One. This was hard to get, man. This is definitely a hard game to get. I wanted it on the Xbox. It's a multiplayer style game. This is a special edition too. I got this the price you would pay for the regular edition. So the regular edition is probably like around $30. I think 30. What I got this for? 39.99, 29.99, something like that. And I got this collector edition on Amazon. It's like most places sold out. You can't even get this edition. It's like 70 or better. So $70, 69.99. So I got it for 30 something. And so this is Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed Collector Edition. This is like a multiplayer game where you, let me just go into it though. So pretty much in this game you play as Ghostbusters or the Ghosts. So it's like that style of game where you have certain teams and you can play as, almost like, I forgot the name of that game, but the choice, your Ghostbusters Spirit Unleashed for protons pack wielding Ghostbusters attempt to catch ghosts haunting unique locations and asymmetrical multiplayer battles online and offline, whether hunting or haunting. The game is easy to learn and fun to master. So pretty much in this game, you're playing as either side, and I think you upgrade your characters as well. Either your ghosts or your Ghostbusters, and they have the signature, um, um, you know, gear from Ghostbusters. So and the signature Ghosts as well. So play solo up with friends. Let me hear it with this video because I know this phone acts funny. Pretty much in this game, it includes the poster, stickers, display stand, packages inside, a Tobin Spirit Guide, and a book replica case, which you can see, a book replica case. So it's pretty cool. Can't wait to check it out. But that's Ghostbusters Unleashed. So pretty much, like I said before, you play as a ghost or the Ghostbusters. So um, glad I was able to pick it up for a great price. So next game. I don't know if I ever showed this game, but I wanted to get out of the way. I don't think I did. So, and this game is Xenoblade Chronicles 3. So not only that, it's Xenoblade game. It's the collector's edition of that game. So Xenoblade Chronicles Special Edition. I'm glad they packaged it separate. So if you don't want to open it, or if you do, for certain individuals, I'm gonna open it eventually when I get to it. I know I gotta clear up my schedule to play these games. These games are big and a lot of stuff. So pretty much, let's look at the back real quick. I'm trying to run through these last games. Live to fight, fight to live. Two countries locked in an eternal battle, but whom does their fighting serve? Solve the riddle and save the future. Explore, fight. So pretty much in this game, you like I said, these two feuding, pretty much feuding characters, the Caves and the Agus or something like that. They're two feuding people that fight each other. I think you follow the Caves. If I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, you follow their story, and you'll follow the other ones as well. But pretty much it starts off with them. They're serving this queen, and they give their life to her. Pretty much you fighting soldiers, and you only have 10 years to live. So pretty much in this story, you are the Caves, and you're sent to this battle area, and the Agus send their certain individuals over there too. So y'all both meet up, and pretty much that's where the story pretty much start. You join forces with your so-called enemy. It's like I think it's like 3-3 if I'm not mistaken. You join each other, and you find out things ain't what it seems. What are you fighting for? Are you fighting for the right thing? So I can't wait to get into it. Glad I'm able to pick up this game. Pretty much collector's edition. It comes with a lot of things. Great looking collector's edition. It comes with a book, steel book. I don't know if I think it comes with stickers and all type of stuff if I'm not mistaken. Um, let's see what else it comes with. If it shows it, I don't know if it shows it on the actual box, but look it up. But it comes with a steel book. I know it comes with a full page color book as well, and the game is not included as it says in the box because it's right here. It's outside the box. A lot of people complain about certain special editions. They wanted it separate from the actual because people don't want to open it. They like to keep it not open. But I will, and whatever I do, whenever I get into it, I'll do a review, show it off as well. So that's Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Special Edition. All right, the next one is another special edition. I don't think I ever showed. I'm gonna go into it quick. This special edition, I have the other games as well, the physical 1 and 2. This is Bayonetta 3 Trinity Masquerade Edition. So in this special edition, it comes with a steel book, I think a book as well. Let's see if it says it on the back. A Bayonetta game. It comes with the game, art book, alternate art, Bayonetta game case, additional game not included, and a 2-piece display stand. So it comes with the game, the art book, alternate cover, which is a steel book, and a stand as well. So Bayonetta 3 pretty much is a continuation of I can't even speak. I'm trying to speak fast because this phone acting funny. Of the other, it's almost like a standalone game as well. So you don't have to know about the other games to play this game. It's just it's kind of separate. Certain characters you may not know, so that's always good to play the other games. They just came out with Bayonetta 1. I don't know if I ever showed that. They just came out with that. If not, I showed on another video. I don't feel like going to grab it. So they came out with that, the physical. The only way to get the physical of that was to get the older version on either Xbox, something like that, or have the Japanese collector's edition that came with 1 and 2. And it's super expensive to get that. But that's besides the point. Pretty much in this game, it's what Bayonetta brings. That great over-the-top combat, similar to Devil May Cry. That crazy combat, that wild weapons. She has these crazy weapons. So mostly, standalone game. Like I said before, you're going through to in this game. You're going to different multiverses or different universes, meeting other Bayonettas. Also, it introduces another character that Bayonetta deals with. Bayonetta's always so serious and this and that, and it introduces character. I think, nah, they're not showing her on here. I think her name of Viola, something like that. So pretty much she's a one of those witches, everborn witches that deals with time as well. But she pretty much can do the time stop, but she uses a sword. Bayonetta, she got the gun, the over the top weapons. In this game, she does these dances and conjures these big monsters and all type of stuff. So this one, they kind of brought all their best things to it, far as Bayonetta, and upgraded it. Great game, great action, over the topness. As you know, the controversy with this game, the voice actor, she was pissed off about not being offered a certain amount, so they went with another voice actor. But it's still a great game. You can't really, you can tell, but not really. It's still that Bayonetta what you like. So that's what the controversy of this game was about the voice actor issuing her not being paid what she should. Almost kind of like she was throwing salt in the other actor's name, the voice actor, which she doesn't have nothing to do with. It's you know who. It's you know who. So she needs to be voicing it with them. So this is the Masquerade edition. As soon as I heard this was coming out, I ordered it. Um Bayonetta stuff always goes up right crazy, so I wanted to hurry up and get it. So I'm glad I was able to get this. So I'm glad I got all the editions on the Switch, the 1, 2, and 3. I also have the Xbox One Bayonetta, so um the first one. So pretty much that's it for the games. You got Bayonetta, you got Ghostbusters, you got Utawaro Romero or whatever. You got Crisis Core Final Fantasy. You got Xenoblade up there, Xenoblade Chronicles, the special edition. You got Alex the Kid and Crosscode. That's gonna be it for this video. See you guys next time.